Hello everyone, welcome to Costing Methods and Techniques class. In today's class, we are going to start with your fourth unit, that is marginal costing. Now before starting with the problems, first we will know what is marginal costing. Now marginal costing, it is nothing but it is fixed cost and variable cost, that is it is a technique. A marginal costing classifies cost into fixed as well as variable. It explains marginal problems on the basis of difference between sales and variable cost. There is one more thing you will have to learn, that is contribution. Now what is contribution? The excess of sales over variable cost is known as contribution. The excess of sales over variable cost is known as contribution. Okay, now to find out contribution, there is a formula, that is contribution is equals to sales minus variable cost. Another formula to calculate contribution, contribution is equals to fixed cost plus profit. Suppose if sales and variable cost is not given in the problem, if they have given fixed cost and profit, then you will have to apply second formula. Now we will see one small problem on contribution. X company supplies you the following information: sales 2 lakh, fixed cost 90,000, variable cost 1,25,000. Calculate contribution and profit. Okay, now we have sales, fixed cost we have, and we know what is variable cost. Okay, so we can find out contribution. Okay, now write down the formula, that is contribution is equals to sales minus variable cost. Now sales is 2 lakh minus variable cost is 1,25,000. Variable cost is 1,25,000. So that will be equal to 75,000. Contribution is 75,000. Now they have asked us to find out profit. Now just check second formula. We have contribution, we have fixed cost, we need to find out profit. So same formula we will apply, that is contribution is equals to fixed cost plus profit. Now fixed cost is 90,000, that is equals to, fixed cost is 90,000, contribution is 75,000. Contribution is 75,000, that is equals to fixed cost is 90,000 plus we need to find out what profit. Okay, yes. Now next, just go on simplifying this. 75,000 minus 90,000 is equals to profit. Hope so everybody is understanding this, right? Now the answer is in minus, that is minus 15,000. Now if the answer is in minus, do you understand whether there is profit or loss? It's loss. So there is no profit, but there is loss. Okay. Now next term we are going to see is break-even point. Now what is break-even point? It is the point where total sales is equal to the total cost. It is the volume of sales at which there is neither profit nor loss. Okay, now break-even point is the point where there will be no profit or there will be no loss. Okay, sales will be equal to cost. So such point or such situation is called as break-even point. Now depending on like what information is given in the problem, there are different formulas given to find out break-even point. I have continued the series of formulas, that is first two we have given it for contribution and this is third formula on BP. So BP in units we are going to see first, that is fixed cost divided by contribution per unit, or BP in units is equals to fixed cost divided by sales per unit minus variable cost per unit. So this is nothing but it is simplification of contribution. If you go through the formulas, or I have given, but it is nothing but that will be simplification of the first formula. Next, if we want to calculate BP in amount, so the formula is fixed cost into sales divided by sales minus variable cost, or BP in amount is equals to fixed cost into sales per unit divided by sales per unit minus variable cost per unit. Now if they have given amount in units per unit, then this has to be applied, or else previous one. Next is amount of profit. So fixed cost plus profit into sales divided by sales minus variable cost, or fixed cost plus profit into sales per unit divided by sales per unit minus variable cost per unit. Okay. Now given is the following information: sales. So on this we are going to solve one simple problem. Given is the following information: sales 10,000 units at rupees 20 per unit, variable cost rupees 10 per unit, fixed cost rupees 80,000. Find out break-even point in units, break-even point in amount of sales to earn a profit of rupees 60,000. So these three things we are going to find out. Okay, so next line, solution. So break-even point in units is equals to, write down the formula. Okay, now we have fixed cost, we have sales per unit, we have variable cost per unit. Okay, so that is equals to fixed cost is 80,000. Fixed cost is 80,000 divided by sales per unit is 20 minus variable cost per unit. Variable cost per unit is also given in the problem, that is 10. So that is equals to 8,000 units. Okay, now BP in sales. So fixed cost into sales in amount we are going to find out. So fixed cost into sales per unit divided by sales per unit minus variable cost per unit. So that is equals to, now fixed cost per unit. So fixed cost is 80,000 into sales per unit. Sales per unit is 20. Now sales per unit is 20 minus variable cost is 10. So that is equals to rupees 16,000. Now next point they have asked is amount of sales is equals to fixed cost plus profit into sales per unit divided by sales per unit minus variable cost per unit. Okay, so that is equals to fixed cost is 80,000 plus profit is 60,000, which is given in the third point. Okay, and sales per unit. Sales per unit is 20 divided by sales per unit is 20 minus variable cost per unit is 10. So that is equals to rupees 2,80,000. 2,80,000. Okay, hope so this problem is clear to everyone. Okay, it was very simple problem. Okay, now we are going to learn next aspect, that is PV ratio. Now what is PV ratio? It is the ratio of contribution to sales. It is the ratio of contribution to sales. Okay, now there are different formulas to calculate PV ratio. Okay, so according to the information given in the problem, we can apply these formulas. Now PV ratio is equals to contribution divided by sales is one formula, or next is PV ratio is equals to sales minus variable cost divided by sales. So here just we have simplified contribution, or PV ratio is equals to sales per unit minus variable cost per unit divided by sales per unit, or PV ratio is equals to fixed cost plus profit divided by sales. You can just see that we have simplified the contribution. So both the formulas we have applied. Another formula is PV ratio is equals to change in profit divided by change in sales. Okay. Yes. Now next formula is, now to find out BP, we will use PV ratio as well. Suppose if information, like to find out BP, like information is given related to PV ratio. Now by applying PV ratio, we can also find out BP, because PV ratio we can say it is a key to many problems in decision making. Okay, to make any decisions, PV ratio will be used. So it can also be used in calculating BP. Okay, now BP in amount is equals to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Next is amount in sales. Okay, so fixed cost minus profit divided by PV ratio. Now contribution is equals to sales into PV ratio. So this can also be applied. Fixed cost is equals to BP in amount into PV ratio. Next is variable cost is equals to sales into 1 minus PV ratio. Next, 12th, margin of safety is equals to profit divided by PV ratio. So these are the different formulas that you are going to apply in marginal costing. Please go through all the formulas, make a note of these formulas, because if you know these formulas, then you can easily solve the problem. If you are not remembering any formula, then it is very difficult to solve marginal costing, because whatever problems we solve, it depends on the formulas whatever I have given. Okay, please go through the problem, go through the formulas, make a note of it. Okay, so in next class again we are going to solve with few more problems. Okay, so see you in next class.